Hi guys, welcome to Nerdbytes, and this is going to be my spoiler review for Season 2, Episode 4, The Last Kingdom. Yes, of course there will be spoilers, make sure you've watched the episode first. I will be going into detail, so you have been warned. I reiterate again, names are going to fail me at certain points, so I will just try and describe people as best I can. So we carry on again with Uhtred, and this time he's pledged his sword to Alfred, and he's been told to go to Ethelwich, and then Ethelwald's going with him, and then Ragnar's kind of a little bit pissed off about it, saying, why would you want to do that, you want to be free, and he's reluctant to tell Ragnar. He doesn't tell him why he's pledged his sword. It's basically the fact that if he didn't, maybe Ragnar taking the fall for killing the priest. So that's going to come into play later on in the season, I think, and hopefully in a good way, because I don't want to see these two like split up as friends or anything like that. I think their bond as brothers is really good. Uhtred and the sister get married in secret. Father Beocca does the ceremony and everything, so you know that's official now, they're married. They also take a group of people to basically where the uncle and One Eye and everything is, and infiltrate that fort. That's the focus of this episode. So off they go to there, and they take a detour to Lottis or Lundis, it's Leeds basically, where Breeder is, and then they get a few more people, and then off they go again. On the way they also infiltrate the two Viking brothers in a camp. They manage to infiltrate, they manage to get hold of one, and one gets his hand cut off, or cuts his hand off, and then basically threatens the rest of the camp, and the other brother said, I will kill him if you don't pack up and leave right now. And that's it, they decide to, they leave, and the next thing he uses the hand and throws it at Guthrum when he gets there. What was it, Guthred? I can't remember. You know what I'm about, the king guy, the weird dude. Throws the hand at him, basically they won't be troubling you anymore, and then he's kind of basically said he's not going to forgive him. He gets quite angry in his face, and I like this king, but I kind of want to see him get his comeuppance as well, because he did fucking betray Uhtred quite badly, and I want to see him get his comeuppance, but not necessarily die. Just maybe a little bit of a punch up, maybe. You know what I mean? It also offers the army towards Uhtred as well. It's basically saying it's protection. It's like, I've done this for you, so give me your army. So obviously that helps further the story as far as building an alliance is concerned. Now the last half of this episode is all about infiltrating the fort. They're splitting up into teams to get people in, like Uhtred and a few guys from underneath, and Ragnar with the shield wall up to the gates. And it's really awesome, it's really well orchestrated. They don't have that many people, they've got more people inside the fort, and it's just really well done. Again, there's a lot of good camera shots, camera work going on here, there's a lot of good acting going on here, there's a lot of good storytelling going on here, and just really calm and collective as far as their movements are concerned. It was really good fun to watch. Of course, obviously they get in, fights break out, quite brutal stuff, awesome stuff to see. Obviously we love to see this kind of stuff in these kinds of TV shows. One Eye gets his comeuppance, dead. He gets killed by the Uhtred and Ragnar's loopy sister's dogs. They just attack him and rip him apart. And then the uncle sees while he's being pushed back in the shield wall, and he goes crazy. A few more people get killed, and then basically they decide one-on-one Ragnar versus the uncle, and it's awesome. The one-on-one fight is really good, really well done. Again, the choreography is pretty good with this. They stick quite well to the kind of the history of the Vikings and this kind of era of how they would use their swords and shields and how they would fight, and it's pretty cool to see. Obviously, and thank God, because at one point I did think they were going to kill Ragnar off or something, because I haven't read this far in the books yet, so I don't know. I thought at one point that they were going to kill Ragnar. The way they were building up to it, it felt like it was going to happen. But no, he gets the best of the uncle. He falls down, he stabs his hand when he tries to get his sword, and then he just stabs him in the face and just absolutely wails on him, because obviously he's done horrible things to his sister and whatnot, and it's just, God, it is good to see him beat the shit into him. He just obliterates him to the point where Uhtred has to pull him off and say he's done, he's dead, and it was just such a good comeuppance and a good story arc kind of ending for Ragnar, and it was really awesome. Sister's, yes, went a bit crazy kind of thing. They try to talk to her and everything, she just screams and runs away with the dogs. Then later on you've got Father Beocca going in and sitting and chatting to her and talking to her and whatnot, and that kind of slowly wears her down. But she's been through some shit, she has gone a little bit loopy. Yeah, and the final scene is Uhtred is off he goes again, but he leaves Ragnar and Breeder and a few of their men in that fort. That fort is now theirs, and that is pretty awesome, because I was worried that they'd have to go back to Alfred and stay a prisoner as part of the deal from the end of last season. But they're left there, and I'm wondering how that's going to play out. But it's good to see it. Again, it's kind of another kind of finishing with the arc of Ragnar as well. Obviously, I'm hoping we see more of him through the season, again through other seasons. But at the moment, if we don't see him again for the rest of the season, I'm kind of alright with it, because it's a nice little finish off for him. Overall, guys, episode 4 was really good fun. It was a lot of brutalness, a lot of fighting and death and good story building and whatnot. Again, good story arcs of Ragnar and whatnot. this was a lot more, last episode was so emotional, but this episode was full on just brutality and fighting, and it was just fun to see that kind of side again. So that's what I thought of episode 4 of season 2 of The Last Kingdom. What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments or send me an email. You can also find me in the various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, moviepilot.com. Just type in Nerdbytes anywhere and I'm sure you'll find me. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. And of course, keep it nerdy.